In traditional Chinese culture, qi or qi is an active principle forming part of any living thing. Qi literally translates as breath, air, or gas, and figuratively as material energy, life force, or energy flow. Qi is the central underlying principle in traditional Chinese medicine and martial arts. Concepts similar to qi can be found in many cultures, for example, prana in the Hindu religion, kai in the Igbo religion, pneuma in ancient Greece, mana in Hawaiian culture, lung in Tibetan Buddhism, ruah in Hebrew culture, and vital energy in Western philosophy. Some elements of qi can be understood in the term energy when used by writers and practitioners of various esoteric forms of spirituality and alternative medicine. Elements of the qi concept can also be found in Western popular culture, for example, the Force in Star Wars, and Jediism. Notions in the West of energia, and vital, or vitalism, are purported to be similar. Linguistic aspects. This cultural keyword qi is analyzable in terms of Chinese and Sino-Xenic pronunciations, possible etymologies, the logographs, and various meanings ranging from vapor to anger, and the English loanword qi or qi. Pronunciations and etymologies. The logograph is read with two Chinese pronunciations. The usual qi, air, vital energy, and the rare archaic qi, to present food. Pronunciations of in modern varieties of Chinese, from the info box with standardized IPA equivalents, include Standard Chinese Qi (TCI), Wu Chinese Qi (TCI cubed), Southern Min KHI (KI squared), Eastern Min Ki acute (KI squared cubed), Standard Cantonese He 3, He cubed, and Hakka Chinese Hai. Pronunciations of in Sino-Xenic borrowings include Japanese language Ki, Korean language Ki, and Vietnamese language Khi. Reconstructions of the Middle Chinese pronunciation of standardized to IPA transcription include KEIH, KIEIH, KIEIH, KIJH, and KIIH. Reconstructions of the Old Chinese pronunciation of standardized to IPA transcription include *KDS and *CQEPS. The etymology of qi, air, breath, vapor, vital principle, as well as its cognate kis, psi, angry, interconnects with karya k as anger, sorakissa, move with great effort, khmer ks, strive after, endeavor, and gyalrong ks, anger. Characters in East Asian languages. Chinese qi, air, breath, has three logographs, is the traditional Chinese character, Korean hanja, and Japanese kyujitai, old character form, kanji, is the Japanese shinjitai, new character form, kanji, and is the simplified Chinese character. In addition, qi is an uncommon character especially used in writing Taoist talismans. Historically, the word qi was generally written as until the Han Dynasty, when it was replaced by the graph clarified with mi, rice, indicating steam. This primary graph corresponds to the earliest written characters for qi, which consisted of three wavy horizontal lines seen in Shang Dynasty oracle bone script, Zhou Dynasty bronzeware script and large seal script, and Qin Dynasty small seal script. These oracle, bronze, and seal scripts graphs for qi, air, breath, etc., were anciently used as a phonetic loan character to write qi, plead for, beg, ask, which did not have an early character. The vast majority of Chinese characters are classified as radical phonetic characters, which combine a semantically suggestive radical or signific with a phonetic element approximating ancient pronunciation. For example, the widely known word Dao, the way, graphically combines the walk radical with a show head phonetic, although the modern Dern show pronunciations are dissimilar. The Old Chinese *lus and *lus were alike. The regular script character qi is unusual because qi is both the air radical and the phonetic, with me, rice, semantically indicating steam, vapor. This qi, air, gas radical, which was only used in a few native Chinese characters like yin-yang, thick mist, smoke, was used to create new scientific characters for gaseous chemical elements. Some examples are based on pronunciations in European languages. Fu, fluorine, and Ni, neon. Others are based on semantics. King, hydrogen, and all, chlorine. Qi is the phonetic element in a few characters such as kai, hate, with the heart-mind radical, or shi, set fire to weeds, with the fire radical, and shi, to present food, with the food radical. The first Chinese dictionary of characters, the Shuawenjizi, notes that the primary qi is a pictographic character depicting cloudy vapors, and that the full combines rice with the phonetic qi, meaning present provisions to guests. Meanings. Qi is a polysemous word. The unabridged Chinese character dictionary Hanny Dazidian lists one meaning, present food or provisions, for the shi pronunciation and 23 meanings for the qi pronunciation. The modern ABC Chinese English Comprehensive Dictionary, which enters shi, grain, animal feed, make a present of food, but not classical shi, has a qi entry giving 7 translation equivalents for the noun, 2 for bound morphemes, and 3 for the verb. N, air, gas, smell, spirit, vigor, morale, vital, material, energy, tone, atmosphere, attitude, anger, breath, respiration. B, F, weather. T and key, linguistics, aspiration, song. V, anger, get angry, bully, insult. English. Borrowing. Qi was an early Chinese loanword in English, romanized as Kea in church romanization in the early 19th century, Qi in Wade Giles in the mid-19th century, and Qi in Pinyin in the mid-20th century. The Oxford English Dictionary entry for qi gives the pronunciation as IPA, the etymology from Chinese qi, air, breath, and a definition of the physical life force postulated by certain Chinese philosophers. The material principle, the OED, gives 8 usage examples, with the first recorded example of Kea in 1850, of Qi in 1917, and Qi in 1971. Philosophical roots. The earliest texts that speak of qi give some indications of how the concept developed. The philosopher Modai used the word qi to refer to noxious vapors that would in due time arise from a corpse were it not buried at a sufficient depth. He reported that early civilized humans learned how to live in houses to protect their qi from the moisture that had troubled them when they lived in caves. He also associated maintaining one's qi with providing oneself adequate nutrition. In regard to another kind of qi, he recorded how some people performed a kind of prognostication by observing the qi in the sky. In the Analects of Confucius, compiled from the notes of his students sometime after his death in 479 BC, qi could mean breath. And combining it with the Chinese word for blood, the concept could be used to account for motivational characteristics. The morally noble man guards himself against 3 things. When he is young, his zuchi has not yet stabilized, so he guards himself against sexual passion. When he reaches his prime, his zuchi is not easily subdued, so he guards himself against combativeness. When he reaches old age, his zuchi is already depleted, so he guards himself against acquisitiveness. Confucius, Analects, 16-7. Mencius described a kind of qi that might be characterized as an individual's vital energies. This qi was necessary to activity and it could be controlled by a well-integrated willpower. When properly nurtured, this qi was said to be capable of extending beyond the human body to reach throughout the universe. It could also be augmented by means of careful exercise of one's moral capacities. On the other hand, the qi of an individual could be degraded by adverse external forces that succeed in operating on that individual. Not only human beings and animals were believed to have qi. Zhuangzi indicated that wind is the qi of the earth. Moreover, cosmic yin and yang are the greatest of qi. He described qi as issuing forth and creating profound effects. He said, human beings are born because of the accumulation of qi. When it accumulates, there is life. When it dissipates, there is death. There is one qi that connects and pervades everything in the world. Another passage traces life to intercourse between heaven and earth. The highest yin is the most restrained. The highest yang is the most exuberant. The restrained comes forth from heaven. The exuberant issues forth from earth. The two intertwine and penetrate, forming a harmony. And, as a result, things are born. The Guanzi essay Niya is the oldest received writing on the subject of the cultivation of vapor, qi, and meditation techniques. The essay was probably composed at the Jixia Academy in Qi in the late 4th century BC. Zanzi, another Confucian scholar of the Jixia Academy, followed in later years. At 969 127, Zanzi says, fire and water have qi but do not have life. Grasses and trees have life but do not have perceptivity. Fowl and beasts have perceptivity but do not have yi. Men have qi, life, perceptivity, and yi. Chinese people at such an early time had no concept of radiant energy, but they were aware that one can be heated by a campfire from a distance away from the fire. They accounted for this phenomenon by claiming qi radiated from fire. At 1862 120 seconds, he also uses qi to refer to the vital forces of the body that decline with advanced age. Among the animals, the gibbon and the crane were considered experts at inhaling the qi. The Confucian scholar Dong Zhongshu wrote in Luxuriant Dew of the Spring and Autumn Annals, the gibbon resembles a macaque, but he is larger, and his color is black. His forearms being long, he lives 800 years, because he is expert in controlling his breathing. Later, the Syncretic Text assembled under the direction of Luan, the Huainanzi, or Masters of Huainan, has a passage that presages most of what is given greater detail by the Neo-Confucians. Heaven falls as the formless, fleeting, fluttering, penetrating, amorphous it is, and so it is called the supreme luminary. The Tao begins in the void brightening. The void brightening produces the universe. The universe produces qi. Qi has bounds. The clear, Jiang, qi, was ethereal and so formed heaven. The heavy, turbid, qi, was congealed and impeded and so formed earth. The conjunction of the clear, Jiang, qi, was fluid and easy. The conjunction of the heavy, turbid, qi, was strained and difficult. So heaven was formed first and earth was made fast later. The pervading essence of heaven and earth becomes yin and yang. The concentrated essences of yin and yang become the four seasons. The dispersed essences of the four seasons become the myriad creatures. The hot qi of yang in accumulating produces fire. The essence of the fire qi becomes the sun. The cold qi of yin in accumulating produces water. The essence of the water qi becomes the moon. The essences produced by coitus of the sun and moon become the stars and celestial mark points. Huainanzi, 3:1 19 role in traditional Chinese medicine. Traditional Chinese medicine asserts that the body has natural patterns of qi that circulate in channels called meridians. In TCM, symptoms of various illnesses are believed to be the product of disrupted, blocked, or unbalanced qi movement through the body's meridians, as well as deficiencies or imbalances of qi in the Zangfu organs. Traditional Chinese medicine often seeks to relieve these imbalances by adjusting the circulation of qi using a variety of techniques including herbology, food therapy, physical training regimens, moxibustion, Tina, and acupuncture. Qi field. A qi field refers to the cultivation of an energy field by a group, typically for healing or other benevolent purposes. A qi field is believed to be produced by visualization and affirmation, and is an important component of wisdom healing Qigong, founded by Grandmaster Ming Pang. Scientific view. Qi is a purely hypothetical concept. A United States National Institutes of Health consensus statement on acupuncture in 1997 noted that concepts such as qi are difficult to reconcile with contemporary biomedical information. Practices involving qi, feng shui, the traditional Chinese art of geomancy, the placement and arrangement of space called feng shui, is based on calculating the balance of qi, interactions between the five elements, yin and yang, and other factors. Attributes of each item in a space affect the flow of qi by slowing it down, redirecting it or accelerating it, which is said to influence the energy level of the occupants. One use for a luo pan is to detect the flow of qi. The quality of qi may rise and fall over time. Feng shui with a compass might be considered a form of divination that assesses the quality of the local environment. Qigong is a practice involving coordinated breathing, movement, and awareness. Traditionally viewed as a practice to cultivate and balance qi, with roots in traditional Chinese medicine, philosophy, and martial arts, Qigong is now practiced worldwide for exercise, healing, meditation, and training for martial arts. Typically a Qigong practice involves rhythmic breathing coordinated with slow stylized movement, a calm mindful state, and visualization of guiding qi. Martial arts qi is a didactic concept in many Chinese, Korean and Japanese martial arts. Martial Qigong is a feature of both internal and external training systems in China and other East Asian cultures. The most notable of the qi-focused, internal, force martial arts are Bagua Zhang, Xing Yi Quan, Tai Chi Chuan, Snake Kung Fu, Southern Dragon Kung Fu, Aikido, Aikijujutsu, Luo Hung Quan and Lu He Bar Fa. Demonstrations of qi or qi are popular in some martial arts and may include the immovable body, the unrisable body, the unbendable arm, and other feats of power. Some of these feats can alternatively be explained using biomechanics and physics. Acupuncture and moxibustion. Acupuncture is a part of traditional Chinese medicine that involves insertion of needles into superficial structures of the body at acupuncture points to balance the flow of qi. Acupuncture is often accompanied by moxibustion, a treatment that involves burning mugworts on or near the skin at an acupuncture point.